As you've already seen, great 3DS experiences are now more accessible than ever, thanks to the eShop. More content is available every week. You'll find full downloads of games that previously were available only as package games. Super Mario 3D Land, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Star Fox 64 3D, and Mario Kart 7. The eShop is also home to virtual console games featuring a hand-picked selection of Game Boy and NES titles, as well as the 3D Classic series that sees legacy games remastered in full 3D. And finally, there's a large library of digital games that aren't available anywhere else. Among this last group, let's look at a couple and start with Crashmo. It's the sequel to Pushmo, a game that has one of the highest Metacritic scores of any Nintendo 3DS title, packaged or digital. The trick here is gravity. There are new play mechanics and gadgets like floating blocks, doors, and move switches. The floating blocks defy gravity by suspending in air even if there are blocks stacked on top. New move switches will move blocks in a single direction when they're stepped on, so make sure you know in advance where you want them to go. You'll push, pull, and slide each of them in order to climb to the top, but be careful where those blocks go. Unsupported ones will come crashing down. To help, you can rotate the camera view while playing to thoroughly view each puzzle from every angle. The 3D really comes into play here. Crashmo contains plenty of puzzles to test you, but even when they're solved, the action doesn't have to end. That's because of the enhanced puzzle creation and puzzle sharing features that let you create your own challenges via QR code patterns. Crashmo will be available starting November 22nd, only in the Nintendo eShop. In Fluidity Spin Cycle, your Nintendo 3DS itself is part of the gameplay. Tilt, turn, and even completely rotate it 360 degrees to maneuver a puddle of water named Eddy through a maze-like magical world. You'll have to master all the states of water, from liquid to a block of ice or a steam cloud, to solve gravity-defying puzzles and defeat goop monsters. For example, gather a pool of magic water and control it as you try to jump chasms, flow through pumps, activate switches, and even squirt it into a huge bucket to weigh it down. Fluidity Spin Cycle features an all-new storybook setting that spans the ages, from a lost world full of dinosaurs to the modern world and beyond. Levels are designed to be enjoyed over and over while racing the clock to collect all of the water pickups, hidden puzzle pieces, and rescue the rainbow spirits within each level. Some areas will require moving and placing items such as gears to complete the puzzles as well. Fluidity Spin Cycle is exclusive to the Nintendo eShop and available starting December 27th. And right now, we're happy to confirm the release schedule for a newly announced trilogy of games from Level 5. Each game in the trilogy has been created by a different developer. The first is Liberation Maiden from Suda51, who brought Wii fans No More Heroes. You don't have to wait for this game. It's available today from the Nintendo eShop, and while you're there, enjoy a brand new trailer for Liberation Maiden. Also due this year are the second two parts of the trilogy, Arrow Porter from Yu Saito, followed by Crimson Shroud from Yatsumi Matsuno. And let me mention 3 more eShop games you're going to want to check out. 2 are from Nicholas, the developer of Cave Story. Available today, there's the beautiful Night Sky. Then, coming later this year, is Ika-chan, which takes you on an undersea adventure that features both friendly and unfriendly waters and frequent earthquakes. And if you loved Mutant Muds from Renegade Kid, get ready, because there are 20 free bonus levels coming your way. In fact, they're also available today. Crashmo and Fluidity Spin Cycle and all the rest are just part of the exciting lineup of content on the way to the Nintendo eShop over the next coming weeks. Let's take a look.